Hey, look, I got a Squirtle.
You still play Pokemon?
Yeah, don't you?
No, Pokemon's for nerds.
Is not.
Is too. You're a nerd. Wear your glasses, nerd.
I'm not a nerd.
Yes, you are. Bye, nerd.
Sal's such a bully sometimes.
Part 1. What makes a bully?
It's not fun being bullied, is it?
No.
Well, what kind of person do you think a bully is?
Someone who's big and strong. Just likes to pick on people.
Well, that can be how a bully is. But a bully can be anybody. A victim can be anybody too, even the bigger kid. The only way that you can help stop bullying is to not be a bully yourself. But you can't control other people's actions. So how can you not be a victim?
I don't know.
Well, I don't want you to ever be a victim, so I'm going to show you some ways that you can help protect yourself against bullies and maybe even make a few new friends.
Okay.
Part 2. How to handle physical aggression. This includes pushing and hitting.
Are you mad at me? No.
Let's try this situation again and see how it turns out.
Which one was wrong? The blame game.
Now, Gabe, which one was more fun for Anthony? The first or the second?
The first time, Anthony pushed Lance, but Lance didn't really do anything back. But the second, Anthony pushed Lance and Lance pushed back and it turned into a fight. So which one do you think was more fun for Anthony?
The second one.
That's right. Even though Lance didn't do anything and Anthony did all the pushing, Lance came out the winner and gained respect. Now, if they were both seen fighting the first time, who do you think would get in trouble?
The only thing Lance did was ask if Anthony was mad at him. And Anthony was pushing, so who was doing something wrong?
Anthony.
Yeah, only Anthony was doing the pushing, so only Anthony would get in trouble. But what do you think about if they were seen fighting the second time? Who would get in trouble then?
So if a teacher's around and Anthony pushes Lance, then Lance pushes Anthony back, and the teacher didn't see Anthony push Lance, who's she gonna see, Lance or Anthony?
Anthony.
Nope, Lance would get in trouble.
But Anthony started it.
But Lance is the one the teachers would see. Do you think Anthony would push Lance if the teachers were looking?
No, he would get in trouble.
Exactly. After a while, the teachers would notice the fight and come to stop it. If Lance reacted, Anthony would succeed in bullying him. If Lance doesn't react, Anthony will think it doesn't bother him and he'll leave him alone. If someone's bullying you and you can handle it, just pretend you don't notice. They'll think that you don't care and eventually they'll just leave you alone. However, no one's allowed to break your bones or make you bleed. For that, they should be punished. But if they didn't even hurt you, they shouldn't get in trouble. Would you want to get in trouble if you didn't even hurt anybody?
No.
So why would you want to get somebody else in trouble if they didn't hurt you? If someone hits you and it doesn't hurt, try and stay calm and say something like, "Hey man, you don't know your own strength." They'll be confused, maybe apologize, and probably be more careful in the future. See, it isn't so hard to take the situation in your own hands without getting in trouble, is it?
Not at all.
And who knows, maybe you'll even make some new friends.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to tell you what to do if someone's taking your things. No one wants to be a tattletale, right? So what can you do? Let's check back in with Lance and Anthony and see how things are going.
Part 3. How to handle the taking of possessions.
Give me your lunch money, I'll beat you up after school.
I'm not giving you my lunch money.
I'm warning you, you better pay up.
No.
Give me your money.
No.
Give me money, right now.
Fine.
Let's try this situation again and see how it turns out.
Give me your lunch money or I'll beat you up after school.
I wish I could, but I can't.
I'll beat you up if you don't.
If you want to beat me up, I can't stop you.
No, you can't.
You are strong, but I sure hope you don't beat me up.
If you give me your lunch money, I won't.
I really can't, but you know what? My mom's a really good cook, and I bet she'd be glad to have you over sometime.
Which one was wrong? The blame game.
Which time was Lance more likely to beat up Anthony?
The first time, Anthony didn't give Lance the money, but he didn't offer any other solution. But the second time he did. So which time do you think he was more likely to get beat up?
The first time.
And did Lance want to beat up Anthony the second time?
Why would he? Anthony was really nice to Lance the second time and offered to let him come over. That's usually what a bully's looking for when they're picking on people, someone to be nice to them.
No.
Which time do you think they were more likely to become friends?
Well, the first time, Lance got the money and he was done with it. But the second time, Anthony made an offer. So, which one do you think?
The second time.
Looks like there's an issue over there with Catherine and Holly. Let's go check it out.
Part 4. How to handle name calling.
Hey, Four Eyes, you look like a real nerd today. Ha ha.
I'm not Four Eyes, I just their glasses.
Yeah, right, you're a total loser.
Don't call me names, I don't like those.
Ha, what a loser.
Let's try this situation again and see how it turns out.
Hey, Four Eyes, you look like a real nerd today. Ha ha.
I have 4 eyes. Cool!
Yeah, you're like a total loser.
Really? I didn't know that about me.
Yeah, you're total...
Are you done yet? Because you can keep going if you want to. I really don't mind.
Which one was wrong?
Catherine didn't let anything upset her and ended up having some fun with Holly. What we need to remember is that words can't hurt us, and with that knowledge, we need to not let them offend us. If we remember that, bullies have no power over us.
Try to think about something people make fun of you for, and think about why you like it. Catherine liked her glasses, so when Holly made fun of her, she didn't really mind the second time. So just remember that every part of you is special, and then there's nothing anyone can make fun of you about.
Everyone's gonna get bullied. It's a part of growing up. But not everybody needs to be a victim, and that was the whole point of this lesson, so that you wouldn't have to be a victim. So just remember what you've learned. Try and stay calm. Don't be a bully to others. And only get an adult when you really can't handle the situation.
I am not going to be a victim.
I'm not gonna be a victim.
I'm not gonna be a victim.
I'm not gonna be a victim.